Hey everyone, welcome. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Hump Day. Happy June. How is everyone doing today? Please say hi in the comments. I'm Jenny Guy. I'm your host, and we are back with our second episode of the 2021 Summer of Live. If you were here right at the top of the hour, you saw the really awesome, amazing animated trailer that our senior graphic designer, Susanna Brinkley Henry, made. We love it. It's so much fun, and it's our fourth year of getting to make something like that. So it's really cool. But I'm going to launch right into today's topic, which is affiliate marketing. It is a super appropriate topic because, one, at Mediavine, we are constantly preaching about diversifying revenue streams, which may seem a little weird for a company known for full service ad management, but our mission statement is helping content creators build sustainable businesses. And we firmly believe that a huge part of that is never relying too heavily on any one source for anything, whether that's traffic or revenue. And two, Prime Day is coming. Yes, forgive the weak Jon Snow, but I'm throwing it back to 2019, where it seemed everyone was talking about Jon Snow and the Iron Throne, but instead we are talking about Amazon Prime Day, which is June 21st and 22nd this year. It is a time with all of the deals for all of the shoppers, and it is also the time for all of the Amazon affiliates to make major money. Today's guest is here to whip your affiliate strategy into place faster than you can say Hodor and ensure that your 2021 Prime Day turns out way, way better than the Game of Thrones series finale. Just saying. Let's meet Jessica Turner. Jessica, welcome. Thank you for joining us.
Hi, thank you so much for having me. I'm really glad to be here, and I'm really hoping that I equip everyone with some really practical tactics that they can deploy in their businesses right away with Prime Day less than 2 weeks away.
Yes, it is. Actionable tactics and tips are our very favorite thing on here. I'm going to read all of the impressive things that you have going on before we do your presentation. Okay. Jessica N. Turner is the founder of the course Affiliate Marketing for Influencers and respected for her practical, can-do approach to affiliates. She is also an award-winning marketing executive, founder of the popular lifestyle blog The Mom Creative, author of Stretched Too Thin and The Fringe Hours, and keynote speaker. Her work has been featured on The Today Show, Hallmark's Home and Family, O Magazine, Inc.com, Time.com, and more. She and her family live in Nashville, Tennessee. We're so glad to have you.
Thanks. I'm glad to be here. All of those things are true, although it feels weird to hear them all at one time.
It's a lot of impressive things. We're very glad to have you. So before you launch right into your presentation, what made you get so into affiliate marketing?
So I started doing affiliate marketing about a decade ago. And what I love about affiliate marketing is the sky's the limit. And it is not controlled by a sponsor. It is not controlled by a contract of bulleted things that you need to post on Instagram. You get to create your campaign. You get to decide what the best photography, the best talking points, all of it is something that you get to own. And when I was starting out, I wasn't getting a lot of sponsor opportunities, or the opportunities that were coming in were frankly, measly. And right. I can make a lot more with affiliate marketing. And so I have been doing this for a decade, been speaking at conferences on it for almost as long. I think that there are a lot of influencers out there who are really missing a huge revenue stream by only focusing on Amazon or only focusing on reward style, which is what I hear the most when I talk with influencers. Now, Amazon Prime Day, I think, is a little bit of an exception. You can make a lot more money on Prime Day than I feel like on your average day because everyone's shopping on Prime Day. But there's just so much more to it and so much more opportunity. I had one gal in my course who she was just kind of doing, the Amazon thing. And she told me she made like $25,000, then went through the course and my teaching, and she generated over $100,000 in affiliate revenue in just 1 year, just changed her business that much. And that's what the opportunity is with affiliate marketing. You can scale really rapidly if you find the right partners and share them in the right way with your audience. And that's what I hope to teach influencers how to do really well.
That is, I don't think anybody's going to scoff at a six-figure payday. So let's definitely get in on that. Guys, audience, if you are out there, are you already an Amazon affiliate? If yes, how are you getting ready for Prime Day? Tell us in the comments. And Jessica, please take over. We're
5
perfect.
days to make more money on Prime Day. I hope you guys are taking notes. I am going to go fast because I want to have plenty of time for questions, both about Amazon and Prime Day and about affiliates. We will cover it all in the Q&A. But let's dive right in. So whenever I teach, I like to say what you're going to find out and what you're going to know by the end of this lesson. And for today, you are going to be able to plan a better, more lucrative Prime Day than you've ever had before. I'm going to give you some ways to make more money with Amazon than maybe what you're already doing, as well as how to evaluate other programs that may be more lucrative for you to consider. So with that, let's go right into our tips. Tip number 1, promoting bounties and special offers. This is always an aha when I teach on Amazon, because so many of us are just focusing on, those links to the squirt guns or the swimsuits or whatever it is that you're sharing on Amazon these days. But the more lucrative place to find revenue is by sharing bounties and special offers that Amazon has. So these are flat rate commissions. You can see right here, I've got a screenshot of what it looks like in your Amazon Associates. So you go to promotions and then you'll see that Amazon Bounty Program. You'll also see Idea Hub. Both of those are opportunities where you can find these flat rate commissions. And typically, these are going to be more lucrative than your Amazon commissions on products, because as we know, the commission rate there is generally around 3%. And these will be $2, $3, $4, $5, $10 a conversion. So that adds up a lot faster. So some of these bounty promotions are Kindle Unlimited, Amazon Music, Amazon Wardrobe Styling, Prime Membership, and all of these have special offers going on for Prime Day. So this is a time when Amazon really ups its game, really wants to get a lot of new users on these different services, and they are paying at a premium to get them. So I'm going to show you a couple that you can find right now, but there's a lot more. I'd encourage you to go to those 2 sections in your Associates Hub. So this first one is the Personal Shopper Service by Prime Wardrobe. This is like Stitch Fix or Trunk Club if you are somebody who promotes a styling service. Typically, it is $4.99 a styling. They are offering your first styling for free. And you can see in the little screenshot here that I have in the lower corner, it is a $4 bounty for every person that you get to sign up for this free styling. So you just have to get people to sign up for something that is free, and you're going to get $4. Now, note there, it does say that customers must sign up via their mobile phones. So just be cognizant of that in the way that you're promoting this, that you really want to find people that are going to be mobile first, because you're not going to get a commission if they click through on desktop. Another opportunity, this is a great one. This is lucrative. Every single Prime Day, they're running a promotion right now of 4 months for 99 cents. You can see the screenshot there from my Instagram stories. If you don't follow me on Instagram, my handle is Jessica N. Turner, and for Nicole, Jessica N. Turner. And so that's a great place to kind of learn how to incorporate affiliate links well into your stories and content. You can see that disclosure right there with that swipe up. It says affiliate link. But for every person that signs up for this promotion right now, 4 months for 99 cents, Amazon is going to pay you $3. Now, we all know if we sold something on Amazon for $1, we would not make $3, right? So this is a really lucrative way to make more money with Amazon. I know 2 years ago when I looked at my metrics for my Amazon Prime Day and my bounties, and I actually generated more revenue from bounties than I did on Prime Day. And this was in the thousands of dollars. Another spot, Idea Hub. Again, this is right within your Amazon Associates. You can find different bounties in this section. This is what it looks like. This is some of the different offers in there. You can see the wardrobe, Kindle Unlimited, and we've got a little call out here for Audible. So the great thing about Audible is they're doing a promotion for 4 months for $6.95 a month, which is over 50% off. And for every person you get to sign up for this, you are going to get paid a $10 bounty. And historically, I haven't tried it yet this year, but historically with Audible, if somebody has been a customer in the past, but they're not currently a customer, they will be able to get this deal and you will be able to get that commission. So again, $10 a pop, that's adding up faster than pretty much anything you're going to promote on Prime Day. All right, tip number 2, no massive roundups. Okay, I am team no roundups. So here's the thing. People get shopping fatigue when they are shopping on Prime Day. There is a lot of information. There are a lot of bloggers posting deals and offers, and it is overwhelming. So don't put everything in one post. Help people go to your site or go to your Instagram and be able to buy that single thing that they're looking for, or within that single category. So maybe you're going to do a post about air fryers or vacuums. That's okay. Don't put the air fryers and the vacuums and the TVs and the Kindles all in one post. At least in my experience, doing this results in lower revenue. It is much better to do a lot of short blog posts, to have individual swipe ups to things rather than, one massive roundup. You're going to see higher conversions because you're really meeting people's needs. And when they go to that link, they know exactly what they're getting and what they're looking for. So let me show you this. This is just a screenshot of my Prime Day from the fall. And this is right within my WordPress. I just took it right from there, and you can see all of the posts that I did. Now, normally I'm a couple posts a week girl. So this is a lot of additional posting, a lot of publishing, a lot of posts, but they're very specific. You can see like on the 13th, toothbrushes is one post, thermometer is one post, air fryers is one post, luggage sets is one post. So I was able to be really specific. And then I was also able to provide really specific links for my email. And that's another thing to point out. You cannot use Amazon affiliate links in your emails. You do need to direct to your blog or website. So this is also a great way to have really specific links for your emails, is by having really specific posts on your blog about those deals. All right, this is another way that I served my audience, and also kind of in the same category of being specific and not having a roundup. On Instagram, I had these swipe ups to all of these different retailers that were offering deals for Prime Day. All right, tip number 3, promote yourself in advance. So you want to be the go-to person for your audience. You want them to shop your links on Prime Day. So you want to let people know in advance that you're going to be talking about Prime Day, that you're going to be sharing some deals. If you are a camping blogger, you're going to be the place to get all the best camping deals on Prime Day. Whatever it is, whatever way you are going to do Prime Day, let your audience know in advance so that they can choose to shop through you. Now, Amazon is specific in its terms of service. Be sure that you read those. I know that there's language in there like you can't say things like, I'm an Amazon affiliate and you're supporting my business when you shop my link. So that type of language isn't allowed. So be mindful of that. But you can absolutely be saying, I'm your go-to girl. That's what I tell my people all the time. I am the girlfriend who knows all the best deals. I'm doing all the hard work for you. Don't sift through those thousands of deals on Amazon. Let me do that for you. I'm going to be the place you want to come when you are wanting to shop on Prime Day. And I'm also going to be your girl for all the other retailers that are having the best sales and the best deals on Prime Day. I'm the go-to shop. Don't go to Target first. Don't go to Kohl's first. Don't go to Amazon first. Come to me first. Some of the ways that you can do this is by asking your followers to share your profile with their friends, using a comment box in Instagram stories, inviting people to say what they're looking for, or inviting them in the comments on your grid. What are you looking for Prime Day? Create that countdown on Instagram. There's lots of different ways that you can do this to engage your audience and have them come back to you for these 2 really lucrative days for Prime Day. So here's a couple ways that I did it in the fall. So the photo that you see of me with the boxes in the wine-colored sweater, that was a grid post that I did, letting people know Prime Day is coming. I'm your girl. Tell me what you are looking for. And then I put this in my stories, directed people to that post, which got a lot of engagement, a lot of comments. And that really then helped me be aware of what are the things that I want to be sharing on Prime Day based on the feedback in those comments. I also created this little graphic here in Canva of joining my email list. So I leveraged my email really heavily for sharing these different offers and got people excited about Prime Day and that they weren't going to miss anything because I was going to be in their inbox. And I shared that graphic repeatedly leading up to Prime Day as well. Here's another tactic that I did for Black Friday that was very successful that I'm going to do for Prime Day. And that is creating a graphic for my followers to share with their friends and followers on stories. So I created this graphic in Canva, and I first had a video, a very short, 30 seconds, talking to camera and said, this feels a little vulnerable and awkward, but this is my business. And I know how much you guys love shopping my deals. I'm going to be working really hard to curate the best deals on Black Friday. If you're going to be shopping my links, if you've shopped them in the past, would you consider telling your friends and followers about me by screenshotting the next graphic and adding my handle? And that's what they did. And I had so many shares of this little graphic that I whipped together in just a few minutes in Canva. And I also created great synergy by putting that same photo on my grid, which you can see here on the far right, and had a very similar message in the grid, and had a lot of people share that grid post as well. And so that combination worked really well. I got a bunch of new engaged followers that then I was able to serve really well for Black Friday. So it was just all in all an awesome thing. Sometimes you just have to ask. People are willing to do it. You just have to put yourself out there, which can feel awkward, but there's a lot of great reward in return for doing that. All right, we are flying. Tip number 4, share what you use and love. Okay, this is just affiliate marketing 101. The things that you are going to sell the best are the things that you love and can talk about authentically. Okay, so don't necessarily talk about air fryers if you don't like air fryers, okay? You want to look for products that you own, that you use, that you love, that are on sale on Prime Day, and promote those products. The same is true for the bounties. Sharing your favorite Amazon services and how you use them is going to create higher conversions. I'm able to convert Amazon Music really well because I use it in my phone or in my home. I use it every single day when I'm cooking dinner. My kids use it to listen to audiobooks. So I'm able to talk about it really authentically, and that gets people to then sign up for it. So one example, this has kind of become a running joke. This was a little movie here of me brushing my teeth because I love electric toothbrushes. And I think everybody should have an electric toothbrush. If you don't have an electric toothbrush, I hope you will buy one from me on Prime Day because I'm certain they will be on sale. They're on sale every single year. And you can see from the screenshot here on the slide, 1, 2, and 3, my 3 biggest sellers 2 years ago on Prime Day were all electric toothbrushes, hundreds and hundreds. Like, this is the silliest thing, right? Like, this is not what you would expect to be your #1 seller on Prime Day, but because I was able to talk about how great your mouth feels when you use an electric toothbrush, how it's been a game changer, how my dentist talks about them, how I have them for my kids. Everyone is buying multiple electric toothbrushes, and it resulted in huge conversions. And it just goes to show things that you love, even if you're literally in your pajamas, brushing your teeth on Instagram, that could be something that sells if it's something that you're able to be authentic about. All right, tip number 5, promote other brands. Okay, so I know we're here to talk about Amazon Prime Day, and this might come as a surprise, but you are actually going to make, potentially, more commission from other brands on Prime Day than you will on Amazon. Part of this is because Amazon's commission is not great. Part of this is because lots of other programs are trying to be competitive, and they have higher commissions, they have higher flat rate bounties. They're going to be running awesome deals as well, and they would love for you to share them. And because everyone's talking about Amazon, if you talk about something different, that is going to stand out and help to generate additional revenue and sales for you because it isn't what everyone else is talking about. Everyone is talking about Kindle. Everyone is talking about TVs. What about if you're talking about wine, which I will show you did really well for me here in a second. If you already are working with other programs and you have relationships with those affiliate managers, I would encourage you to reach out to them now. Ask if they know of any sales that are going to be running during Prime Day. Is there anything that you should be signing up for? Anything that you should be on the lookout for? Let them know that you're eager to promote XYZ brand and see what they can offer you. Sometimes they'll even be willing to provide you with a coupon that is just for you. Even who cares if it's Prime Day? You know, if you've got a great relationship with them, that could be something that if they're not planning on doing something, you can bring to the table and say, hey, this might be something that I'd be willing to do if XYZ brand is interested in it. And don't be afraid to try an affiliate that you haven't worked with before. And that is the case here. So these are 2 brands that I promoted this past fall when we had Prime Day in October, one of which is First Leaf Wine. And First Leaf Wine, first of all, it's important for you to know I don't mind drinking and wine. I do not drink myself. I don't like wine. I don't like how it tastes. I don't keep it generally in my house except for cooking. But I know lots of people like wine. And so when an affiliate manager that I have a really good relationship reached out to me and said, hey, we're going to be running this deal. It's 6 bottles of wine for $29.95. The bottles are in the $20 to $30 range. So this is a great deal. Would you share it? Biggest regret of Prime Day is that I didn't share it till about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And it blew up. We are talking thousands and thousands of dollars in revenue that was generated from this wine deal, significantly higher than Amazon. And this was a partner I had never worked with before, a deal I had never done before, wine I did not even drink. And it was successful because no one was talking about it. It was brand new to my audience. It was a kind of a new offer in general. Now I think more people have kind of jumped on this bandwagon, so you see it more places. But it was brand new, and it was a home run, unlike any affiliate offer I have ever done, and probably any offer I ever will do. Like, it was unbelievable. And so when I say take a chance, I took a chance and it paid off big, and I can't advocate for this enough. This was a affiliate manager that I trusted who had somebody that he thought this is going to be a good fit for her audience. And by trusting him, it really was successful for my business. And then Old Navy. Everyone loves Old Navy, and that 50% off deal did extremely well. And the commission was a lot higher on Old Navy clothes than on any clothes that I was selling on Amazon. So look for other opportunities, both ones that managers might be bringing to you and just on sites that you shop or that you've promoted in the past with your audience. Woo, that was a lot. All right, so top takeaways. Prime Day is more than just June 21st and 22nd. Start now, start publishing now to maximize your revenue with those Amazon bounties. Make yourself the go-to for your audience, and don't be afraid to share those affiliates beyond Amazon. I think what you will find is when you start partnering with other partners, it almost makes it harder to promote Amazon because you make so much more money with these other partners than you do with Amazon. And I don't know if now would be a good time to talk about Zulily or not. I'm doing a great partnership with them right now, and that could be a great example for us to talk about here. But that's everything that I have about affiliate marketing for influencers.com. If you want more about how to do affiliates well and great partnerships, I've got this coupon code here, Mediavine, which will get you both the course and the Facebook community where you get access to me every single day for just $2.99. And it is like the best investment I think you could make in your business. So that's all I have.
That was great, Jessica. Thank you so much, guys. I'm going to leave that up for just a second. Also, do not panic if you don't have all of it written down. We are going to be sharing this slide deck. Jessica is kind enough to allow us to do that. We're going to be sharing that in the comments after we finish today so that you can get this offer. Make sure to grab it. We actually have quite a few questions going right now from people, so I want to go ahead and ask some of those for you. So let's start up here. This was a great question from Michelle Price a little while ago. Affiliate link isn't an adequate disclosure per the FTC, explicitly listed as not an adequate disclosure. Are there other suggestions that are effective in terms of making disclosures?
Yeah, so I'm not sure exactly what she is referring to from the FTC. I've actually been on calls with the FTC where I heard otherwise. So I think it kind of depends perhaps in the context that you're sharing that and where that is as well. So obviously, you know, on Instagram stories, Amazon's terms of service, I will say, they would say that you say, as an Amazon associate, I might make a small commission on links within this post or something like that. I don't know anyone who uses that in their Instagram stories, but that is what Amazon says. So if that is how you want to disclose those, you certainly can. I know within my audience, I talk about affiliates and what that means, and that's compensated a lot. So there's some training that has happened there. So I think that's kind of a personal decision in terms of how you are disclosing those links in Instagram stories or on your blog. So I think it depends on how you've trained your audience and your platform.
Yes. Okay. We had a question
to say is disclosure matters. So most people on Instagram stories use compensated links every day and aren't disclosing anything. So I love seeing affiliate link because that is more than I ever see ever. So I'd love to see some samples of what she's doing on stories that feel like a better disclosure than that. But I think for Instagram stories, most would say that that is sufficient.
Okay. We have a question from Ellen Folkman. It's when you were talking about doing the shorter blog posts that would one product per post. She's saying a lot of small posts won't work for a food blogger. So in terms of other suggestions, we always encourage the longer posts to give more ability to earn with in content ads, and Google likes the longer posts. So
yeah, so I think that these are two different things, right? So there's some posts that you're writing for Google and for SEO. There's some posts that you're writing for Prime Day to just talk about air fryers, and this isn't something that you're looking for a long-term Google SEO investment. So again, I think that's a personal strategy. I have long form blog posts on the Mom Creative that is the goal. I have short posts where I'm just getting a deal up quickly that I don't care what they do on Google. I'm just trying to serve my audience well on that particular day. So again, I think that's going to be a publishing strategy for you. I'm just sharing what has worked for me. I think for a food blogger, think more narrowly. I'm not talking about your total blog strategy. I'm talking about on Prime Day, don't put 200 products in a roundup of these are all of the best kitchen things, because people will get burned out. And I think you won't see the conversions that you would if you just said the best gadgets for small gadgets for in your kitchen, the best cutting boards for in your kitchen, like make it bite size enough that people aren't going to abandon.
Makes sense. Okay, Kelly, I'm not sure about this, but this is something we've been talking about nonstop here at Mediavine. When third-party cookies go away, do you know if this will affect affiliate links?
I don't know. I don't know enough about that. Yeah, I'm sorry, I don't know. I do know that on Amazon, cookies don't, or not Amazon, on Instagram stories, cookies don't stay. So just know that if someone swipes up and then they come back to it later in the day and that link was open, still on their phone, that isn't going to stay.
This is actually a really great question. Ellen said, how do you build a relationship with an affiliate manager? How do you even know who they are?
Yes. So in your different, so Amazon's the exception to this. I don't have a person at Amazon. I know there are people who do. I don't. But for other programs like First Leaf, for instance, that is managed by Cactus Media. And within Cactus Media, everyone has a rep. His name is Andrew. And so I will email him about any questions that I have. How do you build a relationship with anybody on the internet? How do you build a relationship with a PR rep, right? So I think that you look for their contact info within the affiliate dashboard. Every affiliate program, like an Impact, which I use a lot, it has the contact very clearly right there for the program. So you can just email them and say, hey, I'm new to your program. I have a food blog and I'm so excited about your food processors. I use them in my kitchen. I use them in all of my videos. I would love to see if we could come up with a special campaign and, just reach out, give your media kit. When you sign up for a new program and you get accepted, send an email and say, I'm so excited to be in your program. Here's my media kit. Here are some of the other brands that I've worked with. How can we collaborate?
Gifts are always good. Sometimes emails to stay personal, trying to get in a phone call, all that sort of stuff. Any of the stuff that you do that you would romance any other person to form that relationship. Right. That's what you're wanting to do.
Yeah.
Olivia said, I have such a hard time navigating the bounty section in the Amazon Associates area. Any tips on finding the special ones for Amazon Music and things like that?
Yeah. So honestly, the bounty section, I'm not sure why you're having a hard time in there, because it's not that long. There's only like 15 bounties that I ever see in there at any given time. So I'm not sure. But I had that other section on there, and now I'm blanking what it's called. The special promotions, that other section that I showed. That's the Idea Hub. That's what it's called. I don't explore that as well, and I can see that being overwhelming. So I wonder if that's maybe what she's talking about. And honestly, it's just spending time with it. There isn't a better way to do it. The other thing that I recommend to people is to follow other influencers, and we're all doing this in our space anyway. But follow other influencers who are in a similar vertical to you and see what they're talking about. Particularly for Prime Day, I often follow, the biggest deal bloggers that we all know online and see what they're sharing, because they've got staff of 10, 20 people that are all publishing. So that is all that's being curated. I follow the Today Show because they talk about Prime Day. Any of these big sites that are talking about Prime Day can also be a really good window into offers that are happening in case you missed them within that hub.
Very helpful. Ella asked a couple of questions. How far would you recommend prepping for Prime Day? How soon are you able to prep, or do you have to wait to see the offers that will be coming through?
Sure, that's a good question. So I'm already publishing for Prime Day. I'm doing all of those bounties right now, so that you can start right away. If you have published about Prime Day in the past, so for instance, I've been talking about Prime Day for years, and so I know that there's going to be Kindle deals and there's already TV deals, but some of the air fryers, I know there's already going to be air fryer, like there's some things that you kind of know that you can think about a little bit and prep a little bit at least. It really is like a day of, I get up at like 4 a.m. and start looking at everything and kind of planning out. If you have some historic data that you can rely on, like I know the toothbrushes did well, so that's something that I will look for, first thing in the morning. If you haven't done this before, I would search other blogs and see what they shared on Prime Day. Again, looking at kind of your colleagues in the industry and seeing what they're talking about, if any of those things will make sense. Because honestly, Prime Day is like Black Friday. Like, we always see slippers on sale. We always see the cozy blankets at Kohl's on sale. Like, there's some things that you can anticipate, and then there's a couple wins. I feel like the biggest wins happen with other brands beyond Amazon, though. And so that's where reaching out to affiliate managers is a great way to help you prepare. I know one of the things we're doing is going ahead and making those graphics. Shop at Target, shop at Walmart, shop at Old Navy. Like, we know that they will have sales of some kind. So preparing those is also a good way to do it.
And then Ellen asked a question about, are you deleting those short Prime Day posts after they're over?
So I have had a full-time day job in addition to my blog up until 3 weeks ago. So
congratulations.
Thank you. That's awesome and freeing. But also this was a case of like cobbler's child doesn't have shoes. No. So I know people recommend it. I know that there's reason to do it. I haven't done that in the past. I've just let those lie dead on my blog. But I do know people that do them. I would probably archive them over deleting them entirely. And maybe that's just difference in vernacular, just because I do go back, like the Amazon Music post from last year, I'll repurpose that and refresh the link and use that again. So I don't ever like to delete entirely, but I know that some people recommend that, particularly, if you're one of the food bloggers who doesn't like the short posts and you don't want them anywhere on your site. Most people are coming to my site direct to a blog post and not to the main page. So it doesn't bother me that there's a lot of Prime Day posts there for that single day.
Excellent. We had a question from Michelle. She followed on the FTC saying that affiliate link is not an adequate disclosure as opposed to a buy now button. Customers might not understand that affiliate link means that the person placing the link is getting paid for the purchase. And so she is wondering, what do you do for disclosure in your Instagram stories, and what have you seen others do?
I think she's who asked the earlier question as well.
She did, yes.
For putting that link in here, Michelle. So again, I think that is a training of your audience. So if your audience doesn't know what affiliate link is, you absolutely need to disclose more than that, right? Like if your audience isn't my audience and your audience doesn't know, then affiliate link, is not enough. Just like sponsored, if people use Spawn, your audience might not know what that is the exact same. On a day like Prime Day or on the sale that I've been running with Zulily, I will start my day and say, guys, this is a huge day for my business. I'm going to be sharing affiliate links all day long. Affiliate links are links where if you click through on any of these links or if you swipe up on any of them and make a purchase, I will be compensated in a small way financially at no cost to you. And absolutely say it directly. You will be hard pressed to find many influencers who do that. But I think it's really great to do that. I think it's important to educate your audience. I have found that my audience has really appreciated it, have DM'd me and said, I want to shop your links. I want to look for this. How can I find this on your site? Or I want to buy that bike that you always ride. Do you still have an affiliate link for it? And so they appreciate that transparency. And I've become more of a go-to for them for shopping because they understand the significance of the affiliate links in my small business. So absolutely, I think that is really important. And so yes, full disclosure of what affiliate means is something that's going to be really important. I think that you can do that for Instagram stories in particular. I think that you can do that at the beginning of your stories, then be disclosing affiliate link throughout the day, maybe, pop in a reminder, that sort of thing, to be sure that is adequate. But I think that if the FTC were to come to you and say, this was not sufficient, I think they would see that you tried.
How are brands incorporating affiliate marketing? Because you talked about how what you love about affiliate marketing is that it doesn't necessarily have the cap on it or the stipulations that a contract can when you're doing sponsored work with the brand. How are brands incorporating sponsored work into their work with influencers?
So I think it is tremendously important. I'm so glad that Mediavine is doing this session because it is time for everyone to learn affiliate marketing well. I think brands, we are going to see a movement away from sole sponsored content where you're just getting a flat $4,000 for a post. And they want to see ROI. They want people who can sell. And so we're going to see more and more hybrid offers. We are going to see where you're getting a smaller fee. Like if you normally get 4, maybe you're going to get 2 plus a higher commission on something. Or they're going to say, you know what, we aren't doing sponsored campaigns anymore. We are just doing affiliate. And that is all we're doing. Because if they learned anything in the pandemic, it's that, we can't throw money away. We want to put our dollars in to people that convert. And maybe this is a great time. I want to mention this because it's so fun and it's so different. Right now, I'm doing a campaign with Zulily, which is a flash deal site. I started as an affiliate with them at the beginning of the year in January or February, and they are run through Impact. And they have a program in reward style. So some of you might already be affiliates in reward style. Their commission in reward style is 15%. Their commission in Impact, which Zulily runs directly, is 25%. And this is important to know. Lots of affiliates have programs in multiple programs. And so you should shop around for the best commission. And if anyone wants to be an affiliate with Zulily, send me a DM and I can help you get into that. If you go to Impact directly, it's a 2% commission. So you got to know somebody to get that introduction, to get that 25% commission. But here's the great thing. My audience has converted really well with Zulily month after month. And they do different bonuses at different points during the year. So I have even had months where I hit the top threshold, and then the next month my commission was 40%.
Wow.
So let's compare Zulily at 40% and Amazon at 3%. Okay. Amazon has workbooks. Zulily has workbooks. And people will say, oh, well, I just want to link to Amazon because it's easier. Like, is it 10 times easier? Because when you think about like workbooks at 3%, what is that? Like cents, like
right.
Cents, like 20, 30 cents versus a 40% or even a 25% commission on a $10. All of a sudden I'm making $4 instead of 40 cents, right? And so it is worth investigating other affiliates that can be more lucrative for you. I actually pulled my data about a month ago, and I've generated roughly the same amount of revenue for Amazon and for Zulily this year. I've made them about the same amount of money. And my revenue for myself, my commission, is 10 times higher on what I've made in Zulily between commission and bonuses.
Wow.
As Amazon. Why would I invest as much time in Amazon, right? So look for what those partners are for you or could be for you, and be open to the idea of trying something new. I was nervous. Zulily, you have to pay for shipping most of the time. You have to sign up to shop the site. It's a flash deal site. Like, would it work? And it's been tremendous. And now my face is on the cover of Zulily. The sale is doing 3 times the revenue that they expected it would. Previous influencers that they have worked with had a followers number of 1 million. I have 60,000 on Instagram. but it is converting so well because I've trained my audience well to trust me. They got excited about it, and then I'm making great commission on it. So it's a win for everybody involved. And that's what makes a great affiliate partner. And that's a brand that's going to want to work with you long-term, way longer than any sponsored deal. That was a soapbox, but I hope that was helpful.
No, it was very helpful. We've actually got a question here, a follow-up on that. Lisa says, I am an affiliate with Zulily and would love ideas on how to promote it better. Do you make specific posts for Zulily?
Yes, I do. Or I'll send specific emails for Zulily, or I'll just do it on Instagram stories. And actually their affiliate manager really prefers Instagram stories because they're a flash site. So then they're just there for 24 hours and they go away. But that's not to say I've never done posts for Zulily before. I also think that looking at sales that are up longer. So for instance, if you go to, and this is my affiliate link, which I'm compensated for, themomcreative.com/Zulily will take you to the Jessica Turner curated sale. So you can see exactly what I've curated with them. And that sale's going on for a week. So I'm much more prone to promote something that's going to be live a little longer. They also have some evergreen brands on Zulily that you see all the time. Like, I don't even know how to say it. Safavia, I think is how you say it. They're like a home brand. They're always on Zulily, so you can also find some of those. And again, this is where having a relationship with the manager makes a lot of sense because I can reach out to Brittany and say, hey, I'm looking to talk about this. Do you have any good ideas for me? So those are a couple ideas. It isn't the same as an Amazon where that link is going to be good forever. Right. But people are used to shopping Zulily in that way. So you could even say, I have found this on Zulily before. Here's an affiliate link to the category, or here it is on Amazon or something like that, and give people the option of more than one link. And I do that often for like books. I'll give Amazon and Target or something like that. And then pay attention to your conversions. You know, I know that Amazon to Target for books, it converts at about 3 to 1. So I'll sell 3 books on Amazon for every 1 book I will sell on Target. But that's 25% of the revenue that I would potentially be missing by not including that Target link. So your data is really, really important when you're looking at doing affiliates well.
Question on that, a follow-up. This is my question. How do you keep all your data sorted? Because you get so many different affiliate programs going. You have so many dashboards that you're logging into. Yeah. How do you keep all of that collated in a way that you can actually work with it and make improvements and optimizations?
It's really hard. So a couple ways that I do it is I have a Google Doc where I will keep like by month, and I'll make notes in there. I'll have Google Docs like for Prime Day of what I did, what worked, what didn't work. Some things I remember, like I know that advent calendars do really well in September, October, and those types of things. Like the more you do it, the more you kind of learn. Also, even though I can do this in my accounting software, I have this is so old school, a Google Excel sheet where yes. I have every single affiliate portal and every month since 2010 of yes. what I made, every single one. And I can look at what I did in December last year. I can look at the end and I can see what it was for affiliates every year, and I can know how I did, you know? So some of it is like that. Embarrassing.
It works. No, it's not. I mean, I don't think it works for you.
It works for you. And I think you have to find what works for you. I know a lot of people get overwhelmed by, like having too many affiliates. Like they only want to do Amazon and reward style because they don't want to log into something else. Well, let me tell you, if you saw how much money I made on Zulily this year, you'd probably sign up for Zulily. You know, like I think that we use excuses for why we don't want to better our businesses. And having one more login when it could literally be tens of thousands of dollars for you is okay, is worth it. And if you've got to sign up for 10 different programs, and like Cactus Media, I love Cactus Media. They are unbelievable. The manager there is one of the best managers I work with in the industry. If you go to their homepage and you see what it looks like, you're like, this was designed in 1996. There's no way that this is good enough for me and my fancy site. It's about relationships, and it's about who the best brands are and who has the best commission. And I don't care what your site looks like if your link performs and it is a good fit for my audience. And that's something that I haven't said that I want to be sure to say aloud. It is so important that when you look at your affiliate links and what you're sharing, that you are thinking first about how you're best serving your audience. And that might be a great price. It might be a great customer service experience. It might be what you can speak to most authentically because it is who you shop at. Like Zulily, there's 4 boxes at the door from Zulily. Like I shop on their site every week. It makes sense for me to be talking about them, right? And so think about serving your audience well and how can you best do that with monetized links. And I think when you're thinking audience first and service first, that's also going to make you a more authentic communicator and salesperson. I've heard influencers say, well, I'm not a salesperson. The brand's hiring me to show this, but they need to sell it. Their landing page needs to sell it. Like that is not, I don't think, the right perspective. Like brands are working with you, whether it's an affiliate or as a sponsor, to sell their brand. And so the best way to do that is by aligning yourself with brands that are going to serve your audience well.
Love that. Yes. You can't talk about something if you don't really know it. It's tough. Mm-hmm. It makes it hard. Okay. We are almost out of time, which is crazy. It's gone fast. I want to definitely talk a little bit more about your course offering and the special offer you're giving to our audience. But quickly before we do that, Ellen says, I'm not familiar with Cactus Marketing. I know Impact and some others, but who else should we know? Just a quick grab bag of some affiliate programs that you love if you can.
Rakuten is one that I use. Commission Junction, Share a Sale, Reward Style, Cactus Media, Impact, Amazon. Those are probably some of the big ones right off the top of my head. That's a lot right there. Shop Her Media is another one that I work with. So there's a lot. And we go through all those different programs in affiliate marketing for influencers as well. We've got a big list of all of those.
Okay, before we spend 2 seconds talking about Jessica's amazing offer, I want to tell you what we've got going on next week. On the next Summer of Live episode, it is Wednesday, June 16th at 3 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Central. We've got Latasha Peterson of the website Arts and Budgets. She's coming in to talk about how to grow a blog on a budget using affordable tools. It can seem so intimidating when everything costs so much money that you're not going to make anything out of the gate. She's going to talk about ways to start out with certain tools and then scale as you go forward. We're very excited to have Latasha. It's going to be great. And I'm sorry, we had one more question from Lisa. Here we go. How do you use the weekly Zulily emails to help you plan content?
Yes, those are actually really helpful because they do let you know of sales in advance. So it's unlike Prime Day where you're literally trying to find it the day of. So I just scan through those. For instance, Madewell is a brand that does really well for me every time. So if I see that on there, there's certain things that I know, will do well. And then there's certain things I'm like, oh, that might be worth trying. One of the great things about when you work with Zulily through Impact is they have a gifting program as well. So they will gift certain products. So some of it, I'm just looking at that calendar and say, okay, is this something that I got a sample of that I'm going to want to be sure to share in my stories?
Love and love that they provide that, making it easier for you to talk about their product. Okay, let's one more time talk about this special offer that you've got going here. Tell us what you got.
So affiliate marketing for influencers is an affiliate course specifically geared toward influencers and the influencer experience. So from campaigns and building your own campaigns to the best programs, how to reach out to an affiliate manager, all the nitty gritty is covered in this course. And then we have a phenomenal Facebook community as well. And I think something like 98% of people who sign up for the course also sign up for the Facebook community. And I really think that is where you get even more tremendous value from the course because you get access to me on an almost daily basis. And I'm sharing programs and tips and check-ins with people and encouraging one another. And we've had so many people have such great success because of other findings that they learned about different programs and different campaigns from that group. So if you use the coupon code Mediavine, you will get the course plus community for just $2.99. Usually that combo package is $3.99, or if you just wanted the community, it's $2.99. So this is a great value. Get the whole thing for one low price. I feel confident that if you go through all of the sessions and engage in that community, you're going to make that money back tenfold.
Jessica, thank you so much for spending time with us today and getting us ready for Prime Day. We are super excited. We are going to share her presentation in the comments so that you guys have that. You can refer back to it as you're getting set up for Prime Day and for your affiliate sales for the rest of 2021. And please go check out Jessica at the Mom Creative and at Affiliate Marketing for Influencers and check out that deal, code Mediavine. And we'll see you guys next week. Thank you, Jessica.
Thank you. Take care. Hope to see you guys on Instagram. Feel free to DM me if you have questions.